Everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging, and I'm your host Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Ask Ashley. Ask Ashley has a program on YouTube. Fair use. Look, in this episode of Ask Ashley, this young lady, well, she ain't young, all right, this middle-aged older lady is an OnlyFans model. All right, and she trying to rebrand herself so she could get a man to take her serious. And she came to ask Ashley for her advice. And we're going to listen to Ashley's advice, and I give my assessment along the way. Fellas, smash that like button. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because y'all know I be bringing it.
Welcome in.
I consent to be on the live and all platforms.
All right. What brings you up today?
Okay, so I just started watching you, I would say a month ago now. And everything that you've been saying, I've started doing. So I'm trying to rebrand myself. I used to do OnlyFans. I still do OnlyFans, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm 34, okay? I started OnlyFans during COVID because I was just trying to get out my 9 to 5. And it did a lot of good things for me. Like, I made a lot of money, all the things. However, I don't see myself as that. Like, and I know the stigma that comes behind it. I wasn't doing all that crazy stuff.
Baby girl, you don't get to decide men should take you serious now after you've been doing that with yourself. You don't get to decide that men should come along and decide that they should take you serious now. Okay, listen. The kind of men you're going to get mostly going to be men who ain't serious about you. And the minute they find out your history, they not going to like this. All right? Listen, you don't have no room to be having all these problems going on with you. And as you can see, listen, you are OnlyFans model. So that'll let you know men are buying. Men are renting, especially when it's only $5. All right? It ain't going to cost them much. All right, that's like some attention. It's just when he go overboard and got 20, 30 of y'all, he give him $5 too. And he get himself in trouble with his bank account because he know he ain't like that. But see, yeah, guys like that, they pay for you too. The problem is that's all he gonna come up with for you. He ain't gonna come up with much more than that. The minute he gotta come up with much more than that, he gonna turn the page.
Is sell my knowledge, and I teach people how to create and sell digital products, and I make good money on that. But my fear is, well, I'm just trying to rebrand. Like, I don't want to be seen as the internet's HOE, right? Like twerking all the things.
And we just spoke to another girl about this last week, actually. She came up and she was from Wisconsin, and she had the same question. And I asked her, as I'm going to ask you, are you willing to scrub everything off the internet? That means you're not making money from what's left over. You're not. That Twitter is gone. Those links are gone. Everything has to go.
Yes, I am willing.
It's basically go deceive a man and don't tell him and see if you could trick him into something. Then when he find out, act stupid and like it's his fault and that he should be secure. And if he was a real man, he wouldn't have a problem with your past. All right, and you get the hell out of here. All right, you want to manipulate a man, but you wouldn't think so kindly of a man coming to do some shit like that to her. All right, but the problem is you think since it's her, it shouldn't matter. All right, because nothing she got going on should really matter. She should still get a chance to get herself a good man, regardless of what she did and doing with herself. You get the hell out of here. You get the hell out of here. She an OnlyFans model. She wasn't doing shit and couldn't get a man before that. All right, she could get the man to spend $5. All right, that's what she thought she was worth. She don't get to decide she costs more now.
No, so you're not ready.
No, wait.
You're not ready.
Wait, listen. When my new business makes the money that my OnlyFans business was making, that's the thing. Because I still have bills and things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I do.
And see, you should come take her serious because she's still doing OnlyFans until she could pay to this other harebrained scheme she got start to work. And if she thought it was really going to start to work, she would believe in it and leave the OnlyFans alone. But she know that shit ain't going to do much. All right, what's going to do much is OnlyFans. All right, and she's showing men what she want to see for $5. All right, that's paying the bill, but and it's easier than working, and somehow she don't think that should matter.
Like, I don't, so then therefore it's like, and my new business is It is starting, like it really is. So, once it gets to that level, then I'm willing to just let it go. But I don't even promote the OF anymore. Like it's still in my bio, but I'm not promoting it. I switched my Instagram. Now I'm fully clothed. I'm not twerking. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. Right.
Okay.
But, I'm trying to rebrand. I feel more professional. I am more professional. I carry myself totally different than how I used to. It's just the money part.
What I'm also seeing in the chat, because you want to rebrand, right? A total rebrand looks like to me that you're letting go of your past completely.
Okay.
And we know the internet is forever, right? So I'm sure some stuff will live online forever. But I would want you to take that next step of removing everything. If you can't do that right now because of, money and things like that, the chat also suggested getting a job, maybe a 9 to 5, along with what you're doing.
She don't want a 9 to 5. It's easier to just take her clothes off. All right, until they get tired of seeing it. All right, until they had enough of it. And then she ain't got nothing. And then she desperate. All right, because she don't want to do nothing that resemble it being hard. Women convinced her she should have a soft life. She deserved that. She deserved that for nothing, for doing shit, for showing men her body. She deserved a soft life. She deserved that because she was born. And that's her right. That's what the women gotta believe in around the internet. All right, and some man need to come and give it to her, regardless of what she done. Regardless of what she doing with herself, regardless if she an OnlyFans model, some man should still come and take her serious and take care of her.
Be like, no, that money came in. All I had to do was sit at home. I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
That's the thing, though. Like, so that's the thing. Like, I take content creation very seriously. I monetize on YouTube. I make a lot of money through Threads, Instagram. So like.
There's no way to taking your clothes off very seriously. All right, now when you're telling this to a man, he can't take you serious after you told him that. All right, he can tell you that shit. All right, because it ain't gonna cost him nothing to tell you that. All right, but after you get to chopping in them cheeks, maybe you think a man gonna take care of some woman who doing what you do. All right, no. You're going to get the kind of men you got to take care of, and they ain't got no choice but to go for that. Because a man that can take care of himself ain't going for no woman doing that. I'm going to tell you that right goddamn now. He ain't going to accept you for who you are. He ain't going to understand that you don't want to get your ass a job. He ain't going to give a damn. He going to come and play with you because you're supposed to be getting played with. That's what OnlyFans models supposed to be getting. All right, if you ask a man, trust me, we don't think you shouldn't be judged.
Are trying to be an entrepreneur. It's just a totally different, like, why would I work 8 hours for someone else when I can spend that 8 hours building my stuff, learning what I need to learn, doing what I need to do? That's 8 hours that you could be locked into yourself. And that's going to take you further than a 9 to 5 at any job. But only.
See, she got rationalized this in her mind because for the life of her, she won't think about tomorrow. Everything about right now in the day. And you need to accept this. You need to just come on and accept this and get serious about her and bet the house on her. And you can't believe in this shit. Some freaked out chick. All right, who think you just need to accept this, then come on and believe in her because she getting old and you need to make that your problem. And she in a rush for a man to be committed to her because life is getting old, scare her. It ain't no retirement plan in OnlyFans. Okay, she only making enough to get by. She ain't making that kind of money, fellas, and you know good and goddamn well she ain't. We looking at her. All right, we looking at her. We know about how much money you making, baby girl. It ain't enough to get a man to come and accept this shit. You ain't making enough to take care of him too.
And that's okay. If you want to do a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, some people get it, some people don't,
I'm only suggesting it is because you want to rebrand. So if we are going to leave the past in the past, that means then we're not making any more money from the OnlyFans, right? So you would just need the 9 to 5 temporarily as you're growing your business.